Hi guys, just a quick update. I've decided to do a vlog. Big decision for me. Proper stepping out my comfort zone right now. So basically I'm going to talk a bit about myself and who I am, what I do, so on and so forth, and we'll go from there. So hi, I'm Rachel Michelson. I am an actor. My stage name is Ebony Ray Michelson. I am IMDb credited and on Spotlight, so serious about my business, as they would say. I do regular weekly classes at Northern Star Acting. I was recently awarded, as recently as Sunday, I was awarded Actor of the Year 2018, which I was not only chuffed to get nominated for, but absolutely over the moon when I won. I was gobsmacked, wasn't expecting to win it. So it just goes to show, never disbelieve in yourself. It can happen and it will happen if you want it to. Work-wise at the moment, I am cast in 2 films with the potential of a 3rd and 4th off the back of them. But that's all I can pretty much say about them at the moment, as I'm under an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement for those of you that aren't in the industry, so may not necessarily know what that terminology is. It basically means that I can't say anything unless I'm agreed with the production company of what I can and can't say. So I've got 2, potentially 4 in the pipeline, but that's as far as I can say. Recently I was also in discussions with my acting coach and my mindset coach, and she has basically told me to fight my fears. And one of my fears is, for years I was told I was no good, I should quit, I shouldn't be an actor. And this limited my belief in myself, lowered my self-esteem, my confidence went through the floor, and I really thought I couldn't do it. I vowed I would never do stage again, and recently I've decided I'm going back to stage. I'm actually taking part in We Will Rock You Remix, the musical, in a few weeks' time, so rehearsals are getting intense. Not gonna lie, I do stress about it quite a lot. I get tired quite a lot because I'm also classified as a disabled actor. You may not think it to look at me, but I suffer with fibromyalgia and ME. I got the double whammy, which means basically ME, I need to rest as much as possible, and fibromyalgia, I need to move as much as possible. What do? I basically pace myself. I work when I can and as I can, which is one of the reasons why I went back into acting, because for a long time I was told I would never work ever again. In fact, when I went for my back to work interview at the job centre, I was put on the scrap heap by the job centre because of my conditions. I am unreliable for a 9-to-5 job, i.e. I could have to ring in sick on the morning that I'm due to work saying, oh, I'm sorry, I won't be making it in and I don't know when I'll be coming back in, because I can spend up to 2 weeks at a time bedbound, completely laid in bed, not moving, other than to go to the toilet. And even then I need help. Not attractive. But hey, you deal with what life gives you. Life's given me crap to deal with. I don't let it beat me. I've got friends and I know people who have these conditions and they've basically given in. I'm a stubborn cow, basically. I won't let these things beat me. They won't get the better of me. I'll beat them and I'll get to where I want to be and do what I want to do. If the likes of Morgan Freeman can do it and Lady Gaga, why can't I? Why can't other people? Yes, I know they have money for fantastic private treatments and things like that. There's no cure. You just go into remission. I'm still waiting for my remission period because I don't give in, so I don't think I'll ever get a remission period. But that's by the by. That's my choice, my life. So, back to talking about going back into stage, because I have waffled on enough about my conditions and the woe is me section. It's not woe is me. I don't let it bother me. Other people let it bother them. Their job, not mine. So, We Will Rock You Remix 2018. Yeah, it's fun. I was nervous as heck going back into it, but it's like I've never been away. I am finding retaining lines hard, especially when I'm having a fibro flare-up and I get fibro fog, which basically affects my brain and my memory. So learning lines is not always the best, and learning songs and dance routines. Obviously, I fatigue quite quickly, so learning dance routines tires me out. So I don't necessarily always manage to do all the rehearsal either. But they are aware, the production company are aware, and I have a fantastic producer stroke director who is aware of my conditions and just lets me do what I need to do when I need to do it. So yeah, I will be going on stage as ensemble and a named role from Wednesday the 23rd to Friday the 25th of May this year at the Margaret Armstrong Theatre at Stockton Riverside College. If you want to come and see how good I am, see what I'm worth, so to speak, see how fantastic I am in my roles, please feel free to come along, buy a ticket, come and watch. We have some phenomenal talent in the cast, and I can't believe how phenomenal they are. They work so hard to get to where they are, and their voices, oh my word, their voices are phenomenal. Come and see for yourself, judge for yourself. That's all I can say. Also, what else have I got going on in my life at the moment? Well, let me see. Busy family life. I go away in a week's time-ish to do something I really enjoy doing, which is live action role play. Some people would think as an actor you'd probably want to leave the world of acting for a bit to relax. No, I go away and I play in a field for a weekend with a bunch of other people who like to act. Best way I can describe live action role play. Improvisation without the audience, because you basically react to the situation at hand when it comes up, and that's all you can do. I presently play a Thane of a hall in a fake world called Wintermark. Well, sorry, fake nation, not a fake world, fake nation called Wintermark. We look a little bit Viking-y, but we're actually Saxon Rohirrim based characters. It's a lot of fun. We get to hit people with foam weapons. I get to socialise, I get to have a laugh, I get to sit in a big throne and order people about. So yeah, it's good fun. I enjoy it. It's a good way of relaxing, but it's a good way of also keeping my acting skills going and helping me learn to improvise better, because up until recently I absolutely hated improvisation. Somebody mentioned that word, it was just like, no, bye, I'm not doing it. But now I actually am one of the first people to volunteer when improvs come up in class and stuff like that, because what's the best way to combat a fear? Face it head on, which is what I do now. Never used to. I used to run away and hide like a coward. Not anymore. Shall we say Ray has changed for the better, in a scary way sometimes, but she has changed for the better. Yes, I'm now talking about myself in the third person. Way. What else? Also working on a film called Salvatus. This has been a long time coming. The scriptwriter Summer Jones started about 7 years ago now, I think it was, with an initial idea, scrapped that initial idea, went back to it, rewrote it, got other script writers involved to help her out, found her passion again, and went from there. The reason I know this for sure and why I can speak so proudly of it is because I'm Summer Jones as well. It's my pseudonym for writing, so I can keep track of things. We are at present going into funding stages for it. We have a fantastic company called The Movie Cauldron, which I owe an apology to, because in a live video the other day I called them the Black Cauldron. Sorry guys, I was very tired at the time, and I was on a bit of a high because I'd just won an award and I was thanking everybody under the sun for that award live on Facebook, as you do. And I've also got a production company coming on board called Rotunda Films, who I've worked with in the past and are a fantastic crew to have on board. Can't wait to start working with them. Now, I am going to say I have taken the lead role, because I'm all about breaking taboos and breaking moulds and breaking perceived perceptions of who should be lead roles. I don't look like I'm lead role material most of the time, in the respect of I'm not the most prettiest person in the world, I'm not the most skinniest person in the world, all that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm just as good, just as talented as any other actor on this planet. So it's kind of a breaking out film for me to prove I can do it and I can get to where I want to be. It's the vicious circle. You need experience to get into certain things, but you need to get into certain things to get the experience. Age old tale. So with acting and filming and things like that, you do kind of have a little bit of leeway and creative movement in respect of if you can create a script, you can put yourself in the lead role. I did actually audition for this role. We did a casting must be about 6 years ago now, and I didn't tell them that I'd wrote the script. I didn't meet them prior to the casting, so they, as far as they were concerned, I was Joe Public, just like any other actor coming to audition. So I must have done something right, because although I didn't really fit the bill, in the respect of I'm not your stereotypical lead, I must have impressed them somehow, because I got the lead role off my own back. So I was quite proud and chuffed with that, and we've gone from strength to strength since then. Obviously, like I say, we had a bit of a hiatus where I'd lost all energy to work on Salvatus. It just got put to the sidelines. Then I met a wonderful talent called Sydney Lotto, who came on board as a second script writer, and we tirelessly worked on the new script, and it is phenomenal. I'm not going to lie, it's phenomenal. So yeah, onwards and upwards with Salvatus. Like I said, I've got We Will Rock You in a few weeks. I've got my little hobby that I'm going to in a week or so, and life's fantastic in the acting world. I've been doing acting since I was 3, and it was always something I wanted to do, to the extent where I was called egotistical by my careers advisor when I told her I wanted to be an actor. Egotistical or not, I'm doing what I want to do. I've tried other jobs, they don't interest me. There's only one job in this world where I can do every single job that I ever wanted to do. You know, I could be a fireman, I could be a paramedic, I could be an astronaut, I could be a dancer, I could be whatever. Nurse, doctor, teacher, lawyer, anything. And that's acting, because I get to play every single job that I ever wanted through acting. And that to me is fantastic. And I never get 2 days the same. So my life is never boring. I never get stuck in a dead-end boring job. Mindset-wise, which I want to speak briefly about, I'm re-educating my mind completely, because I do have a lot of self-doubt and I do have a lack of confidence. It's taken a lot to get me to just this stage of speaking to you today. But thanks to Arian Cohen, who is my mindset coach, she's fantastic. She pushes me and my boundaries constantly. She makes sure I'm on my A game all the time. If I'm feeling down, I know I can say, I feel like crap today. She'll say, right, have you meditated? Have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done the other? I'll say, actually, well, no, I haven't. And then she'll wag her finger at me and tell me to go do it if it's something I feel I should do. She never tells me I have to do it, but if I feel I need to, that's when I do it. So usually now I can self-sort that out. In respect of if I'm feeling like I'm a bit crappy, I'll just take myself off for 5-10 minutes and meditate. And it works. I do other coping mechanisms like journaling and music and all sorts. There's all sorts I can do just to get me back on track and focused. And I do. And I really enjoy it now. And long may it continue. So I think I've waffled on enough now. If there's any questions or anything that you want to ask me, feel free to pop it in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Do whatever you feel you need to do. Follow me on Facebook. I do have a page, which is Ebony Rae Michelson, professional actor. Like I say, feel free to follow me on that, or like the page, whatever you want to do. Join the group, blah blah blah. Salvatus has its own page, which is Salvatus Film on Facebook. Please feel free to join that and support us through that, our journey on that. And like I say, any questions, I'm happy to either do another vlog answering those questions or answer them directly underneath your comment underneath this video. Okay, so guys, have a fantastically wonderful day, whatever you are doing, and I hope it is the most productive day you ever have. And if it isn't, onwards and upwards till tomorrow. And remember, never put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Okay, bye guys, much love.